and we are here again. How's it going, YouTube? I am Franklin Janelle, and today we are going to speak about a topic that is very important about filmmaking, and that is the reason why you do this. That is really the question of this video. Why do you do filmmaking? Now, before I continue to that question, let me just define real quick what I mean by filmmaking, because that term, I've noticed today, has become or has come to mean pretty much anything you film with a camera or a phone, and they label that as filmmaking. And now a commercial could be labeled as filmmaking, doing a podcast, or even real estate videos, for example, and things like that. It's called quote unquote filmmaking. So I do films, whether it be short films or indie films. That's what I do. So that's what I'm talking about in this video in particular, although you can take this to other areas of your life or other fields in general. But I'm talking specifically about making movies, motion pictures. That's what I do, and that's what I'm talking about. And it is very important whether you are a director, a writer, an actor, a producer, or somebody who is looking forward to get into these things. The question remains the same. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? As in all things in life, you have to have a reason as to why you do anything in particular. You go to work, you go to school, or you take a course into something that you're interested because you have a goal. There has to be an end for that. People go to work because they need money, etc., etc. You get the point. You're smart, you're intelligent. But a lot of people don't really have this down clear as to why they're doing filmmaking. I'm going to tell you why I do filmmaking, and maybe that'll help you clarify some things in your line of work or whatever it is that you are considering embarking on. I do filmmaking because it's something that I discovered that I love to do. Now, notice the word discover. I didn't know I loved filmmaking until I actually picked up a camera one day many eons ago, and I actually started playing around with it, taking pictures, filming trees, filming ants, filming cats. I actually did a little short called Stray Cats. I discovered that I like this, and it was something that moved me. It's something that you can start from beginning to end. You put certain images together and they give the illusion that this is real, that this is happening while you watch it. There's a strange magic to films, to making a movie, that's just mesmerizing. So I do this because I discovered that I have a passion for it. And if you haven't watched my other video that I spoke about what are your goals for 2025, I spoke about how I walked away from filmmaking for 2 years and why I came back. And again, it all has to do with the fact that I realized this is something that I was called to do. I feel like I was meant to do this. I discovered that. Many people walk in life not knowing the capacities and potentials that they have inside of them because they haven't tried out, they haven't explored many things in life, so they don't know what they're good at. because they haven't discovered that yet. So that's why I do this. I don't do filmmaking. I don't do motion pictures, shorts or features for the money. Now, let me clarify real quick. I don't work for free. I don't work for free. But I don't do this as a means to make money. I don't prioritize money. I don't do filmmaking because it's just extra income to my finance. That's not why I do filmmaking. And the reason I say this is because that's what some people do it for. Some people want to get into filmmaking, making films, shorts or indies, shorts or features, and they think that somehow miraculously, because of what they see in Hollywood and these stars, et cetera, they assume that there's tremendous amount of money in here. And there is a market. I'm not going to, disregard it, but being realistic, you know that 8 times out of 10, if you do an indie film or even a feature film from your own pocket, it's very likely that you're not going to make a profit off of it. And if you are not okay with that, you are probably in the wrong spot. Probably in the wrong spot. So, why do you do this? I have here, and I don't mean to show this as a way of bragging or anything, but this is a rough draft. I'm not going to say of what, but if you can see, it's a little bit. This is one of the projects that I'm already on board for this year, Lord willing. This is something that I'm going to work with. This is not my script. This is not my project. But this is something I already have to work with. I am at peace. I am okay with the fact that if I don't make a career out of this, if I don't make a living off of this, I mean, I have my own income. I work, I invest, I manage my money so I can do the things I love. But you need to know why you're doing this. I have this lined up. I also have my projects that I'm going to produce. And if you are okay with this, if you can say, no, I am at peace, I will do filmmaking until the day I die, even though I may never get picked up by a big studio, et cetera, whatever, you are on the right path. If you are at peace with that, you're good. You are good. If you are not at peace with that, you may want to consider, this line of work. So just think about this beginning in this 2025. Why are you doing this? Why are you in this industry? Or why are you considering entering in this industry? You are an actor. Why do you want to act? Is it something that you're passionate about, or are you just trying acting out? And it's funny because it's some people that actually have great potential, great delivery, and they don't know it, and they walk away from acting because it's not their thing. And sometimes, and I'm just being a bit honest here, there are people that really want to do this, but they don't seem to nail their performance despite all the acting classes. Some people are just naturally good at this. Others just take more time to develop. That's just the truth. If you are a writer, screenwriter, why do you want to screenwrite? Is writing something that you're passionate about? One of the things about us humans is that sometimes we enter into something, relationships, a job, with certain expectations. And when those expectations are not met, we get discouraged. We want to throw everything away. But how were you sure that those expectations were going to come about? I mean, there's so much stuff in life that you have no control of. So just know why you're doing this. It's 2025. The year is just beginning. It's January 2nd as I film this. It's 11:21. Although by the time this video comes out on YouTube, it's probably like 2 days later or something. But just know why you're doing this. Just know why you're doing this. This right here, I attribute it to the fact that I'm passionate about the stuff that I do. This job right here, this script that is handed to me, is because I simply love to do filmmaking. I love this. And when you love something, you do it to the best of your capacity. You do it professionally. You do it on time. You are on schedule. You are on point. And other individuals that are serious about filmmaking also, when they see that you are passionate and that you love to do this, well, they want to work with you. They want to hire you. And they want to continue hiring you. Because not only are you professional and efficient, but also you are also somebody that they can relate with, that understand with. You are somebody they can speak the same language, the language of films. So there's a connection, there's a bond that develops. I'm seeing there's a lot of videos on YouTube where a lot of people that actually live off of this, that they make a living off filmmaking, are experiencing, how some productions have decreased, jobs have decreased because so many factors that have devalued so many brilliant filmmakers out there, and even commercial individuals, even people that produce content for companies and so forth, because there are just so many factors out there. Some people say even YouTube Shorts have damaged a bit the content, and that's understandable, that if you make a living off of this, you are going to experience that, but one thing that I learned early before I got serious with filmmaking, I study a lot of finance. I read a lot of books on money, investing, markets. And so you have to train your mind to think differently about money. And one of the things that you will learn if you read a lot of books about money is that they will tell you have to make sure that you take care of the money part, that you work, that you find a trade or something that you're good at, that you can make a living, and that you can do some investments or some endeavors where then you can retire off of that so that you can focus and do the things that you really are passionate about. So I was fortunate enough and blessed enough by the Lord that put all of these books and these people in my path so that I can take care of the financial aspect so that I can do filmmaking with no interruption. Again, I don't work for free, but I work with people. I work out budgets and stuff like that, and I'll make another video of that, but I don't want to continue talking. I don't want to make too long videos. Believe me, I can speak. I can talk a lot, but it's not because I just like to talk. It's just because I have a lot to talk about, a lot to give, and there's just so much stuff to cover and talk on. So take a time for yourself, meditate, go for a walk, literally get out the house, get out of social media, and just sincerely, even if you have to write it down, just answer that question. Why are you doing filmmaking? Why are you into films? Why are you into acting? Why do you want to be a screenwriter? Why do you want to be a producer? Why do you want to be a director? Be honest with yourself. Is it because you want the limelight? Do you want your ego blown up? You want your ego lifted high so that people can praise you and speak about you? And do you want to do this because you want to make money and this and that? Be honest with yourself. Only the truth will set you free. Only the truth. And if you're doing this really because you want fame or whatsoever, and if that's a real reason and you're honest with yourself, that's the first step. But you have to change that. Personally, I am not looking to get picked up by no Hollywood studio. I am not interested in working with big names. If it happens, amen, glory to God. I'm not going to say no, but I could be just fine doing my own films, hiring the right people, or working for other filmmakers that want me to direct or do the cinematography or sound, etc. I am thankful to the Lord. I am happy doing that, and I am at peace. I know why I'm doing it, but the question is, do you know why you're doing it? Thanks for watching. This is Franklin Janelle. And like all these YouTubers say, please hit that like and subscribe button to help this channel and support and help it grow. I will do my best to keep putting videos out every week. And feel free to leave comments on what topics you would like me to cover. And if you want to contact or write me directly, my email is below. I will try to get in contact with you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching. Have a great day. Or a good night, depending on what area of the world you're watching from.